Hi, welcome back. It's Jessica here again. Now if you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you've already watched the Facebook video, the video that's on the top of Facebook, and that you've also looked at our About section on Facebook. If you haven't already done that, then please pause this video and go and do those two things. Just have a look at the About section at least on the Facebook page. The reason is that's going to answer a lot of your questions that won't be covered anywhere else in this video. So it would help you if you could go and watch that. So just pause this video, go and watch it, and then come back. Thanks. Right, if you've read the About section, then you already know quite a bit about our services here. And this video is for answering any further questions and for telling you a little bit more. So this is where the piano lessons are held. You've already seen the piano, which is closed at the moment, but it's there. And I will just show you around. We have a little waiting area outside, which you can see out there just by the front door. And that's it basically. So this is where the piano lessons are held. As you already know, we have about 3 different piano teachers, and what you can expect from your first lesson, you'll definitely be starting to play on the piano straight away. So at the start of your first lesson, your teacher will go through with you, just spend a few moments and where you can talk about your goals and what you want, and also the teacher will discuss with you what their expectations are, how much practice you should try and be getting in. If you're enrolling your child into piano lessons, then what I suggest is just spend the first 5 minutes of your child's first lesson. Just come in, spend 5 minutes, and have that introduction with the teacher and discuss your goals and their expectations. For example, you will be expected to get a piano lessons book, so that you can practice at home basically. And there are specific books for the different grade exams also, if that's what you're wanting to do. The teacher will recommend which book you should get. You'll have your piano teacher's number, and they'll have your number if that's okay. And if there's any queries about piano lessons, about the theory about the piano, then you can definitely keep in touch or wait till your next lesson. However, if you have any questions about scheduling your lesson or cancellations, then please call me instead, because I'm the one that deals with admin and bookings and scheduling. But anything to do with the piano, you can speak to the piano teacher when you come and drop off your child. A bit more about our piano teachers now. We have a short video snippet of each teacher introducing themselves so that you can get to know them a little bit better. One of our teachers is called Deanna, and she's working here on Mondays and Tuesdays. Then we have Fabio, who will be here Thursdays and Fridays. I'm currently interviewing 3 piano teachers very shortly to fill out the gap for Wednesdays, so that will be booked too, so that we'll have lessons on each weekday. I'm going to show you a video now of Deanna. She's a lovely, enthusiastic young lady, and she can play the piano and flute up to grade 8. She's been teaching piano for 4 years. She's been in music competitions in Havering and Stratford music festivals, and recently she won Havering's Got Talent. I'm sure this video will help you get to know her better. Here it is now.
Hi, my name is Deanna, and I'm going to be your son or daughter's new piano teacher. So a little bit about me. I've been teaching since 2013. I achieved my grade 8, and I obviously play piano and flute, and then I sing also. I study performing arts and music performance in college, and then I'm going to university to study music. Over the experience, I did like many other jobs where I went to London to teach some children in a group, and then that obviously like made me try and get more experience in teaching like a whole group of kids and how it's easier to like communicate with them. And then obviously I've taught other adults and like with different ranges when I was at my own house, obviously. So I think when you're learning piano, it's good for children to learn the piano because it helps them with like their concentration, and then that I think that's like a crucial thing. And then it's just a skill to learn. So like depending on your child, most of them it will take them quite a long while. If you're a beginner, it will take them quite a while to like start learning the piano because they'll be learning from the right basics, and then it will take them a while to start actually playing like a tune that you actually maybe like. So obviously it's going to be quite a bit like when you're just playing the odd note, but obviously everyone has their own like study pace. So some children might take longer to learn piano, and then other children might be quicker to learn piano. So it doesn't really matter whatever age you want to learn. So if you're not a child and you're an adult and you want to learn, then I think go for it. Why are you wasting time now? You can still learn now because you can still learn it. You might not learn as quick as a child, but if you really enjoy it, then you can learn it. And I think when you're learning the piano, it's a really like crucial thing if you enjoy it or not, because in my experience, I've taught some children who aren't that enthusiastic, or they think it's quite boring, because it is quite boring when you first start. I remember when I first started to play piano and I thought it was very boring, but you can't really do much about it until after you get over the first like month, 6 months or a year, until you finally like learn all the notes and you know how to read the music. But obviously I've finished my grade out myself now, and then for me I've learned that it's helped many ways in that I can concentrate when I'm like doing any other subject, and it's a good skill to have. So when for example you're in later on, if your child is like working or something, it's a good skill to say to them, oh, I can play the piano. Even if they only did it for a little while, you can say, I know like the specific like notes on the piano, because it shows that it's just like something. Sorry, that's my dog. And then obviously when I teach children, I try to make sure that it's like as try and keep it as like enthusiastic as possible. So I try and use games at the end of each like lesson, because I use like different games. I use like maybe a clapping game, or when I play a little tune, they sing it back, and then they tell me what the type of mood it is. So I use that because it tries to make them, it breaks it, so it's not all about the piano, but it's about them enjoying it as well. But obviously the more you see, obviously there's all different types of ranges, so as your child learns from me, hopefully they'll be able to concentrate more in like the other subjects, and they'll find it really enthusiastic, because it's a really nice like skill and subject to have. If you can play the piano like properly, it's really nice to listen. But obviously at the start it's not like the best, but you obviously chose to learn the piano for a reason, so you must enjoy it. And so if you have any more other questions about myself or anything, and you want to know anything, obviously when I'm in the lesson and teaching yourself or your son or daughter, feel free to ask any questions. Bye.
My next teacher is Fabio. He is a very warm and caring teacher who's had about 20 years of experience in many different music styles. If you perhaps write your own songs, he can help you write some music to it and produce your own song. Fabio has produced music for theatre and for television. He's also toured around America and Europe. Here's his video now.
Hi, I'm Fabio, a music teacher London-based with over 20 years in music experience. I've been teaching music for the past 8 years with all kind of students, beginner, advanced, all kind of music like, I don't know, classical, jazz, old style pop, Latin. With my students, I usually try to create a tailored path rather than a classic approach. An age student that wants to play just for fun is different from a younger one that maybe wants to pass grades. Of course, they need different attention, they need different path and different kind of teaching. So basically, I want to hear from you what are your needs, what are your targets, your goals, what do you want to achieve, and I will help you get it. We'll do it together. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye!
All of the teachers can teach exam grades, and I would definitely recommend any of them. What will probably determine which teacher you get may be which day of the week that you can attend a lesson. So that brings us nicely on to our next point, which is about the calendar of when there are available slots. If you go to this particular link, which is also in the notes or under this video, then you will see the availability of all of our teachers and where there are available slots. In each slot is the name of the teacher, and then it's written whether they are available or whether they are taken. If you're having any problems with the calendar, please give me a call or give me a message, and I will access the calendar for you and tell you our available slots. Once you have chosen a weekly time slot that's available, then please email me back with your chosen slot. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.